Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode here with Villarreal. And in this episode, we've got some more massive games. We will play the first leg of the Champions League as well in the knockout stages against Lyon. And we may potentially just squeeze in that Barcelona game. Now, if you didn't see how the first leg went, go back and watch the last video. It was nuts. We're going to stick with the same gameplay for this one. So still aggressive AI. We'll see how it goes. I quite liked that we had more diverse games in the last episode. Yes, we saw some red cards, but it was more diverse. We're getting different styles of games than what you would usually get on FIFA. I quite like that. Also, if you are new around here or you're one of the 81% of people that are not subscribed to the channel, please hit subscribe, man. We're trying to push. Stop the video now. Go down below. Hit the sub button. We are trying to push for 1K to get that YouTube partnership. I appreciate you all, man. Let's get into this one. Wow, we're really starting this one with some horrendous news. The worst news that we've had, and that is that Jesus Ferreira's release clause has been met by Valencia. No! Jesus Ferreira's release clause has been met by Valencia. Now, we are going to renegotiate. I'm going to give myself the allowance to renegotiate a deal with him purely on the fact that the release clause we set for him was before the Realism mod came in. So before the Realism mod came in, his value was far lower than what his value is now. As you can see, they're up 229%. That is because of the Realism mod. So simply because we put that in, I'm going to allow us to renegotiate this one. There's no saying that he will agree to a new contract. But because that's an oversight from me, I'm not going to let it punish the series because he has been brilliant in this series. I know we all like him. We all love him. He's been a beast for us. And I'm not going to let him go just purely because of that situation. I don't want no extension. I just want to tie him down to a far better release clause. Now I'm going to propose one, and hopefully I'm going to be able to get like a £40 million release clause on it. He does accept the £40 million release clause as well, and this should be done and dusted, hopefully, and then we don't have to worry. I'm going to give him a big juicy pay rise as well because he deserves it. Let's go up to 15k. I know I said big and juicy, and he's on 8k, and I've only gone up to 15, but we will go up to 15k, and hopefully he accepts that. The wages you're offering is a bit of an insult, to be honest. My client, no! He wanted way more money than that. We might lose Jesus Ferreira, and we can't go straight back into negotiation with the contract because he's not available to talk about it. We're going to lose Jesus Ferreira for 10 million. I've got no idea what to say about that one. We may be losing Ferreira. I'm going to play this match and then hopefully try and renegotiate again. Hopefully he gives us the opportunity. And I can't believe we messed up that wage. We nailed the contract, just the wage. He must have wanted way more than 15k. He found that insulting. The problem is the guideline we've got is not a Realism mod style of wage. It is the bog standard wage that we had in before. This could be a problem. We do look like we might lose Ferreira, which is horrendous. And they have Nino up top, the Getafe. And we need to find form again because it's been pretty poor in the league at the moment. Gian Moreno now coming forward. Plays in Chukwueze. Chukwueze is going to try and fire that one across, surely. He lifts it. It's easy for the goalkeeper. Chukwueze now has done really well. He's going to fire that one in, surely, to Ferreira. He took it down and he scores it still, though. What a beautiful chest down and what a beautiful goal for Jesus Ferreira. Hopefully we could keep him. That's all we need to know. Please, sign on the dotted line. Sign on the dotted line. Not to Valencia, to Villarreal. I wasn't sure if he was still going to score this either. The chest down made it really close to the goalkeeper, but he manages to knock it in just before the goalkeeper gets to him. Alvarez has done well there. Gian Moreno. Good touch. Good footwork as well. Ferreira gets brought down here. That was a rash tackle. Wants to be a bit more careful, doesn't he? Going to be given it here. I imagine it's only a yellow, yeah. Ferreira, though, on the end of a bit of kicking so far in this match. Found Ferreira now. Good footwork. He's been brought down again, and they're really trying to hack at Ferreira. They must be worried about what he can do, but Gerard Moreno has scored a free kick in this position before. Another yellow card here for Getafe. Gerard Moreno, I've been here before. Can I do it again? That's the question. I don't know how much more difficult these will be as well with the Realism mod. See what happens. Goal! Gerard Moreno! I've done it again. Would you Adam and Eve it? Gerard Moreno makes it 2-0 here to Villarreal. Managed to get it over the wall and into the top corner. I think it was very difficult, actually, for the goalkeeper to save it because it is very much top corner. We'll take it. Gerard Moreno with the free kick goals, man. Pulling them out the bag. Delafeu now has got great footwork. His ball to Ferreira. Ferreira then back wide to Chukwueze. Chukwueze is going to try and float that one in. Delafeu was making his way into the box. Couldn't quite find the right man. Good play from us again, though. Although Danny Parejo is going to pick the ball back up here now. Marcos Acuna. Gerard Moreno. Make the run, Gerard. He does. He ends up with the ball as well. Moreno. Oh, just couldn't get the footwork sorted. His feet, he got them tangled up underneath him. Maybe I should have hit it sooner. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the extra touch. And maybe I shouldn't have pressed the finesse button. Marcos Acuna. Goes close, man. He scored from those positions before. I'm not going to be worried about taking shots with him from this distance, am I? That is really close, boys. Really close. We lead 2-0 at the half. Getafe really struggling against us today. We look pretty decent going forward again. Moreno and Jesus Ferreira with the goals. Danny Parejo now. He's got room. Has he got the runners, though? He's got Delafeu, hasn't he? Gerard Delafeu. He's going to come forward. It's not bad play. Moreno. Oh, well blocked. Well blocked on the line there by Kempf. Really well blocked. Well, Amaf and Dai coming on for Getafe, and we know how much of a problem he caused last time we played against Getafe. We'll have to be on our watch now at the back. Well, Parejo coming off, and Cuison's coming on for us. Ferreira. Good ball there to Cuison's. Cuison's out wide now to Chukwueze. Chukwueze back across to Ferreira. Oh, my God. Kempf gets there again. Maybe I should have gone for that with Chukwueze, but I thought we stood more of a chance with Ferreira. Let's bring on Moy Gomez. Gerard Moreno again being fouled outside the box. I don't know if this lad's had a yellow card as well. He could be getting sent off here, Miguel. I'm pretty sure he has had one. Has he? Is this a red? It is a red. And he's been sent off. I mean, it's a bit too late anyway. Gerard Moreno's going to take this one. Let's see what he can do. Oh, this time it's over. Close, though. Close. That was better. Cuison's. Ferreira. Back to Gerard Moreno. Good touch. Good shot. Well saved. Gerard Moreno's come close a few times here. Let's bring on Paco. Gerard Moreno now's that. Good play. Moy Gomez. Well saved from the goalkeeper. Their keeper's having a blinder. I must admit, the mod is supposed to make goalkeepers better. He's having a beautiful game for him. The full-time whistle goes here, and I'm not sure if it should have been more. But we'll take it. 2-0 victory. Let's tie up Ferreira now. That's the big key in this one, because we could stand to lose in the summer. Ferreira and Paco Alcacer. We wouldn't have much left in terms of going forward. We pretty much have Gerard Moreno. Just before the Sociedad game here, and we still cannot negotiate with Jesus Ferreira. He hasn't left yet, but he's still not willing to talk to us. A little bit of a rotation for this one. We've got the Lyon game coming up after this one in just 2 days' time. A little bit of rotation. This should be a tough test. Real Sociedad have a great team. This is the kind of game where we show our strength in depth. We made some rotation. I've also changed the formation for this one because we're a little bit short on strikers now, and I want Gerard Moreno fit and at least Paco Alcacer as well fit for the next game. Ferreira up top on his own, Cuison's behind him, Robertone, Alvarez, Samakam and Dicker, Lafont, Mozo, Acuna, Arbe and Chukwueze. Let's hopefully pick up a decent result here against Real Sociedad. All the talk is about Ferreira and will he move to Valencia? I'm hoping, I'm sure you guys are hoping as well, that the answer to that is no, he will not be moving. Will I imagine find out in the coming days if we can re-sign him. Arbe's been given some space here. Doesn't matter what speed the Arbe in space here. And I tell you what, it doesn't matter what speed the game's played at. You get that man space, you are in trouble. Robertone. Chukwueze's cleaned out, and that will be a free kick in a dangerous position with no Moreno on the pitch. And a card, and I'm already thinking, as we're slowly getting into this episode, that I'm probably going to have to change it. I like the extra fouls, but they're just a little bit too extra. They're a little bit too often. Robertone here with a free kick. See what I can do with it. See if we can get it in. Oh, the wall heads it over. There's a nicely taken free kick as well. Honestly, I think if the wall doesn't head this away, that's probably going in. But we might have to make the change, I think. It's not really what I want to do, but there seems to be a few too many fouls for my liking. Just a few. Let's whip that one in to Ndika. Oh, it's his first goal for the yellow submarine. And Dicker, the cross back in from the corner, and he's managed to get his noggin on it. I think that's the first headed goal I've scored since using this mod. It's a nice ball in, and he just towers above the defender. It's a beautiful header. Well, they're coming forward now. Sociedad, Christian Portu, player we've looked at a couple of times. We'll cross that one over to David Silva. We stand him up. Abazial now. We've got to watch out for him. Samakam does a beautiful job in the end. Is that the end of the pressure, though? And Gali now. Great ball forward. And the Font can't save it. I don't think goalkeepers have got better for us. They've got better for the opposition. I'm not sure they've got better for us. But Abazial gets the goal back to bring this one level. Gives Real Sociedad a great opportunity here to capitalise. It was good play in the end. Samakam caught out of position, which has happened a few times now. It's not the most mobile, is he? Robertone will fire that out to Mozo. Some bodies up there. Gonna try and drop that in deep. We couldn't get it there, though, could we? Oh, they made a mistake. Ferreira, what's the goalkeeper and the defender done there? Ferreira was offside anyway. They get away with it. Well, Robertone's just been brought down, and Zangali's already been booked. Is he going to get away with this one? He is. He's on a tightrope, though. We are, without a doubt, I think. Although I like the more aggressive AI, I think it needs to be toned down. It's aggressive, but a little bit too aggressive. Especially when players already have a yellow. So I'm cool with the aggression. I think once a player's already got a yellow, that aggression needs to slow down. You know, they need to stop diving in for tackles, and that's just not the case. I'm assuming it's just probably because maybe it's impossible to teach the AI to slow down once they've got a card. But that's what it needs to be. Once they've been carded, they need to slow down a little bit, but they don't. Robertone finds Ferreira. It's a good touch. Surely a penalty. And Jesus Ferreira's going to earn himself a penalty, and Salah could be sent off here. Let's say yellow. Is his second, right? Yeah. Sent off. Sent off. So another sending off. So I will change it after this game. It's too many sendings off now for my liking. Jazzes the games up. Spices them up. We're seeing more free kicks and stuff. But too many red cards. Back-to-back games with red cards is too much for me. Ferreira now takes this penalty. It's going to be saved. I could tell already. I'm terrible at penalties. The fact that we scored one with Paco Alcacer was a miracle. Half-time, a red card, 2 goals, a penalty missed, well saved. Pretty busy first half, right? Pretty busy first half. Another slide in now from David Silva, and he's going to earn himself a yellow. I think there's going to be a lot of yellows for this Sociedad side. This formation doesn't seem to help because we're playing a lot more football intertwined in the midfield, and you can see they're just diving in for fun. They're just absolutely diving in for fun at the moment. Abe now plays that one forward. Aiming for Robertone. Robertone plays it forward. One more for Ferreira, maybe. Oh, Yerry Mina cuts it out. Grisons. Ferreira. Chukwueze, good touch. Chukwueze scores. And would you believe it? We've come this far in. This is match day 24, and that's Chukwueze's first goal of the season. Double sub for us. Tellman on for Chukwueze. Ferreira off for Paco. We need our players rested for Leon. Well, Samakam's done beautifully there. He's managed to win the ball back. Paco Alcacer here. He's going to be slid in on, and that's going to end up being a mistake, I imagine. Paco Alcacer surely all the way. Paco Alcacer is saved. What a save from the goalkeeper. He gets away from his man after sliding in. They try and tug him back. Maybe he should have just played that across. Corner now. Ball goes flying into Tailman. He's rattled the crossbar. Tailman's rattled the crossbar there from the corner. It's a lovely header from him. Just got a little bit too much power on that one. Labazio is going to come off here, which is an interesting change here. He looks frustrated. He looks angry. Doesn't look happy. Could he be joining Villarreal in the future? He'd certainly be someone we'd look at, considering where we are. They may finish outside of the Champions League places as well, which I imagine would leave him open to negotiating with a side such like ourselves. Full time here, and we will get our victory. There wasn't much in this. It was very close. Obviously, the man sent off. A little bit frustrating. We will go and sort that out now. We'll go and change it just to this game style, but without the aggressive AI. Chukwueze getting his first goal of the season, which was nice to see. And we get a win when we rotate. Exactly what we need. I'm afraid to say it, lads, but Jesus Ferreira has been sold. There was nothing I could do about it. He turned down the contract we offered him. And, of course, going up to the Realism mod boost his value, which meant the clubs were more likely to come in for him. And I made the stupid mistake. It is my fault. It is my mistake. But we will lose Jesus Ferreira, our standout star this season, for £10 million. I am absolutely gutted, boys. I really am. I do apologise, but we do move on. Hopefully, he finishes out the season on banging form and has a great end of season here. But we're going to need 2 strikers in the transfer window next season. Wow. If I pick ourselves straight back up from that disappointment that we're going to lose Ferreira and get into this match against Lyon. Let's go as far as we can in the Champions League this season. That would be nice. They've got a very good team. Toko Akambe, Depay, Plata, Paqueta, Sanchez, Gomarayas, Anderson, Bastoni. This is a very... They've got a player called Fouquet, but this is a very good Olympique Lyonnais team. Let's go out there with pretty much full strength and see what we can do. The main man, Memphis Depay, 4 goals in his last 3 games, so he's coming in red hot in this one. We need to keep our eyes peeled on him, and also what we have to remember is it's absolutely bloody frosty and snowy here, is that this is the away leg. A good result in the away leg can really set you up for the home tie, which is exactly what we would like. A nice away goal in this one would be brilliant, but I have no doubt using this mod that this is going to be very difficult against Lyon. We've also changed it, of course. We're playing the same pace, the same speed and everything. We're using the updated match stuff, apart from... Wow, Inter Milan beat Chelsea 5-1. Apart from the aggressive AI. All right, Gaspar now wins that back. Chukwueze. He wants Ferreira to make the run. The ball's going to be played to Ferreira for 1-0. No, it's not 1-0, but we're going to end up with the ball back. Deulofeu now tries to play it back into Ferreira, and he couldn't. That was a nice opening there for us here against Lyon. It's been a very just kind of stalemate at the moment. We get the opportunity there. Chukwueze now. Ferreira plays that one through to him. Chukwueze. Can he do? He'll stop on it, and then he'll play it. Gerard Moreno trying to get up there. Anderson's a tall lad, though, isn't he, back there? That's the problem. Lovely ball in there to Chukwueze. Good turn. Can he fire off a shot? He just couldn't quite get his shot off. They're all over the shop here at the moment at Lyon. First corner kick of the game here now for Lyon. Oh, they played it interestingly there to Plata. He just heads it over. Gerard Moreno now plays that one forward. He's found Deulofeu. Deulofeu here, dangerous position for him. Deulofeu, oh, he's just dragged it wide. Gerard Moreno now making that run. It's not a bad touch from Gerard Moreno. He goes out wide and then goes left to the bottom corner. And Gerard Moreno, just before half-time, will give us the away goal we need here against Lyon. Well, that goal just coming just before half-time there. And how important could that be in this tie? The away goal, obviously, all important in this one for us. And Gerard Moreno, our main man, gets it. And actually, the only striker that's staying at the club beyond this season. Gerard Deulofeu here has done really well there. Going to use that ball across. Oh, Deulofeu here. This time he is going to lift it to Ferreira. Oh, it's well headed away in the end. And Gunter heads it out. Ferreira, wait for the run of Coquelin. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. And that potentially could be the goal that sends us through. 2 away goals now. Lyon really need to pull some out of the bag, don't they? They really need to pull some out of the bag here. This is a fantastic finish from Coquelin. Ferreira waited until the space opened up for him, and then he just fires it home. The goalkeeper doesn't even move. Bring off Gerard Moreno now, give him a rest. Paco Alcancero, come on. So our strike force consists of 2 players that will be playing for different teams next season. Substitution here for Lyon. See if it makes any difference. Plata's coming off. He's probably actually gone closest for Lyon. They've been really toothless in this match. Not much for them, really. Coquelin's done brilliantly there to win that back. He wants runners. He's going to get them, isn't he? He's going to get Ferreira. He's going to play in Ferreira as well. Ferreira for another goal. Oh, that really would have put the tie to bed. Well, poor first leg here for Lyon, but a fantastic one for Villarreal. We take a 2-goal, away goal, might I add, lead into the second leg. Well done today, Coquelin with that screamer as well. It's transfers galore, isn't it? It's another big deal now for Dani Parejo. Napoli. What I'll do before I even consider it is I'll actually take a quick look and see how Napoli are doing. Napoli are 3rd in Serie A. And are they still in the Champions League? They are not in the Champions League, so they're not a Champions League team. I feel like we keep Dani Parejo then. I feel like we reject that one. So Dani Parejo's rejected. We do have the small offer here for Mr. Samuel Chukwueze. But with the amount of players we've lost recently, considering it's only 30 million as well, which is nowhere near what we value him, I'm going to reject this one. Well, 2 days on, we've got another game here against Celta Vigo. Certainly won't be easy. We have changed the formation again, because, of course, we're a little bit short of strikers at the moment. Robertone, Cuisance and Coquelin will play together today, and Dicker and Alvarez as centre-backs. Mozo on the right, Acuna on the left. Moy Gomez comes back in. We've had some frustrations with him this season, but I'm going to give him the opportunity in this one. Change of formation for this one, but we don't want to change of performance. We need another good one here against Celta Vigo to keep the fight alive at the top of the table, potentially to be crowned league champions. And Jesus Ferreira wants to leave that. Can you believe it? Coquelin now finds Tellman again. He needs better options though, doesn't he? This is my issue at the moment. Coquelin coming forward now. Couldn't get the ball out of his feet. Well, we've got a free kick here, but I've got to be honest. It's been an awful first half. I don't know what to say about it because there isn't much to say about it. I don't know what I'm going to show about it either. We've moved the ball sluggishly. Robertone there, though, might find Gerard Moreno now with a shot. It's well saved. But yeah, we've moved the ball sluggishly. So have them. It's been a midfield battle. There's been very little of chances. It's been an awful match. I think that's actually our first chance there with Gerard Moreno. We're 36, 37 minutes in. Gomez, has he got the legs? He doesn't. We know he doesn't. And the ball from him is absolutely awful. That's the issue with this one today. Tailman and Moy Gomez on the pitch for us out wide. Gives us very, very little pace. Passetto's done brilliantly there to get forward. Coquelin needs to block him. We do block him twice, and Mozo's there in the end. Well, the fans must be bored in this one. What a dull first half that was. Gerard Moreno, one attempt. Honestly, it's been a really bad first half of football. Absolutely shocking. Not much to report here. Let's be honest. Let's look at the match facts just to see how bad it's been. One shot each. I could show you the one that we had. The one they had was blocked. Awful game of football so far in the rain. Well, we can't get out of our own half here. They're blocking us in. Good play from them again. Passetto now. He's been a problem. Then he's Suarez. Good footwork from Dennis. Good ball in to Tejera, who hits the post. And Dicker needs to get this away. Double sub, and it's needed. If the referee will get out of the way, it's really needed. We have zero pace with Moy Gomez and Tailman. I think Moy's on the way out, I have to be honest. I'm just not happy with him. He's had moments for the team. He has had moments, but they haven't been recently, have they? That was beautiful play from Coquelin. But this is the problem now. Robertone is basically all on his own, but he's done brilliantly. He's found Coquelin. Francis Coquelin! 1-0 Villarreal! And just like that, Francis Coquelin gets the goal that we massively needed in this one. I mentioned it before when a transfer bid came in for him. How important he has been this season. He's really stepped up, especially when Danny Parejo had that injury. That's why he's wearing the captain's armband today, and he gives us the lead here. Coquelin now. Cuisance. Moreno, surely, to finish this one off. Gerard Moreno, there we go. Absolutely beautiful. Straight down the middle stuff. Gerard Moreno will make it 2-0, and we can just rest a little bit easier now. Goal number 16 this season for Moreno, and he's been ever important in this series. And he's going to be even more important in the future, isn't he, with two strikers leaving. Might not have been an enjoyable match to watch, but it was 3 points for us, so we don't care. A good performance again when we've had to rotate, which we need all this season. With all the games, man, they're coming thick and fast now. We've got a semi-final second leg to go. We've got the round of 16 second leg against Lyon to go as well. And we got the business done here today. That's going to be it for this one, boys. But the games are coming thick and fast, man. We've got the away leg there against Barcelona coming up to kick off the next episode. We will probably sim the Valladolid game, play the Eibar, play the Lyon and the Atletico Madrid game in that episode. It is action-packed. Will we go through in the Champions League? Will we make it to a cup final, which would be the second cup final of this year? And ultimately, we need to start thinking about strikers, boys. You guys need to start thinking about strikers as well, because we are going to lose Jesus Ferreira. We need another young gem just like him. Also, Paco Alcacer is going, which we kind of knew that one was coming, but now we've lost Leao, Ferreira and Alcacer all in the space of a season. This team is going to look completely different next year, and it needs to be a team worthy of challenging for a title and Champions League football. I appreciate the support as per usual. Smash the subscribe button. Please help me get to that 1K goal. Take it easy, boys. I'll see you in the next one.